What the hell is the Chicago's guy doing? I literally just made this account because there's so much bullshit going on, right? I just made this YouTube channel. I just gotta talk about it. I don't really talk about sports. Okay, I do have other YouTube channels, but this is my first time having a sports dedicated channel. And it will likely just be on women's sports because that's the only sports I care about, for the most part, right? And maybe some tennis, but overall WNBA shit, right? And I'm more of an Angel fan. I'm more of an Angel. I can't. Yes, Angel Reese got me in the WNBA, not the other one. I'm an Angel Reese fan, right? And so I'm still gonna be, just going over. I'm gonna be going over the other teams too, right? But Chicago, because I guess she just fucking left, right? She went to Atlanta, so we'll be talking about Atlanta too. So if you like that, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, yada yada. But I do want to talk about just the shit I've been seeing. It's just so much. So I got nobody to talk to this to. So I was like, let me just make this fucking channel. So they cut Tony Morgan. They cut Tony Morgan. And I from what I've seen and from whatever people saying, she played fine, right? Some people are actually surprised, and they also caught Rakia's twin, who I thought was Rakia like probably 12 times already on the court. I'm just like, is that Rakia? No, it's not Rakia. It's Natasha Lattimore. They cut her too, right? That was yesterday, right? These two were yesterday. But today they have cut Hailey Van Lith. They've cut Hailey Van Lith. We're gonna get through all the cuts and whatever the fuck else happened today. But they cut Hailey Van Lith. Here's the thing. She just dropped 20 on these niggas' heads. She just dropped 20. Okay? And then now they cut her. I really I have a problem with this and then the other one. And they cut Maddy too, right? And we'll talk about that in a second. But those two players, Hailey Van Lith especially, right? Well, they were both drafted last year, right? They were the rookies. Top. I think Hailey was number 11. I think Maddy was like, I think she was first round, was 14 or close second round, no lower than number like 16 or 17 for the rookies. But they both got cut. Now Hailey Van Lith specifically, it's just I don't understand it. I really don't understand it because she didn't transfer well last year in the coming in WNBA, right? And she also apparently had an injury of her ankle or something, so it wasn't really the best time, right? But she's developing. She didn't really have like a lot of points and stuff, but they try and put her in a point guard role, and she's really a score guard, right? So there's also that issue too. And she's working on her game, so it's a couple things, and it's just like the coach Tyler Marsh is a development. He used to be a player developmental coach or whatever the fuck. So I'm just like, okay, it's only been a year and they're rookies. Develop them. Why the fuck are you cutting them so quickly? Like, what is happening, right? And it's just like, well, why would you? Okay, you cut them. So what the fuck was the point of the expansion draft bullshit? Why would you like protect them? Let them go unprotected if you're not thinking of keeping them on the roster. If you don't want to develop them, like he goaded it so much. I'm gonna develop them. Like I'm a player developer. This is my thing, right? I'm not new to this shit. They're gonna be But she got cut. She got cut. Unfortunately, it's just so stupid, right? And so and we'll talk about Maddy in a second, but she dropped 20 in it's a preseason, right? But 100% FG? Are you kidding me? Like, right? So that shit just came out of nowhere. And she's finally getting her footing. Finally, and they didn't also Maddy included. But Hailey was played a little bit more. But yeah, she didn't get a lot of minutes last year, right? So I'm just like, come on, play her more, right? I mean, she did blow a lot of the minutes, right? And just don't know what the fuck she was doing, but that's because they're playing her as a point guard, and she was a score guard. But anyways, I digress. Right, so stupid decision. Next, we have Natasha Cloud, right? So everybody was mad about the Hailey Van Lith shit, but then Natasha Cloud finally has a new home. Yay! Again, if you don't know, well, I'll go into more videos and stuff. I don't like the Chicago Sky front office. I don't like Jeff. I don't like Tyler Marsh. Okay, just so we're all on the same page, right? Especially the shit they did to Angel and all that bullshit, right? I'll make my own videos on that. I've seen plenty of other hours of videos of people having their own views. I have my own views, but on it in my own videos. But Natasha Cloud, and well, here's my thing about Natasha Cloud. It's just, yeah, the age, dude, age, but Chicago said they're in win now mode, so they're basically in win now mode for like, yeah, like this year. What's gonna happen after this? Yeah, I don't know. Like they're all the guards are in their 30s, right? And Skylar, um, Rachel, Jesus Christ. She'll have her own video, maybe. Skylar, Rachel, who else? Oh, and the GM, Courtney Vandersloot. And then you got Natasha, and then you got like some other guards and stuff. But it's just they're in win now mode. So I'm guessing that's why they got rid of Hailey. They want a vet. They want a vet. They cut Hailey. They wanted a vet. They got Natasha Cloud. Is Natasha Cloud the greatest guard? No, she's not. I don't even be watching. Right? I'm not a basketball expert, guys, but like, you know what I'm saying, right? Anyways, but she's decent, and she can play her role, right? And so yeah, they added Natasha Cloud, right? Again, no hate to the players either, like this is just how it goes. Maddie Westbeld was also cut. She's gone. She's gone. Drafted last year. So 2024 draft, 2025 draft, besides Camila Cardoso, all of them are gone. Right? Or the rookies. They're gone. Right? They're gone. They're gone. People are like, oh my god, it's because they're sided with Angel Reese. I mean they are. Like they're still cool with Angel Reese. Like they know what's up, right? Um but it's just insane. These are the players you draft, the two rookies you drafted last year, and you let them go, and you protected them during the expansion draft. But if you're gonna get rid of them anyways, like, and it's crazy because their last couple of games, they were like, honestly, they were on a roll. Maddy's last actual game last year, she dropped like 20 points. Like Angel Reese was coaching her on the side, like giving her some tips and shit. It's just like, wow. Like and they didn't play her. They barely played her. They barely played Maddy, right? Even less than Hailey Van Lith. You thought Hailey Van Lith wasn't getting minutes. Maddy barely got any minutes. So that's highly unfortunate. Again, player developmental coach. They're like, oh, we're gonna make them into the best, and no, like that's just not what they're doing right now. Now, are they gonna get the developmental spot? I don't know. I don't. I mean, if I don't know. It's hard to say because they have to waive them first, and then they have to invite them back to be in a developmental roster, right? So there is like there's the regular 12 players, and then there's the two extra players which are considered developmental players, and they won't have that much minutes or won't play as many games at all. But they're still on the team, right? So I don't think so. I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's still just like, damn, right? Because they overall they just again, right? They're still working on their game, but they were just barely played at all last season. It's just crazy. And then Maddie's last game last season was 20 points, and I don't know what the rebounds were, but that was, oh my god, she carried that game. They lost, obviously, right? But they still carried the game. So, it's just like, what the fuck are they doing? Chicago Sky, they just don't know. Oh my god, right? And the roster is still obviously is better than last year, right? I mean, this is This is all that's left currently. They got Camilla, they got Elizabeth, they got GM Vandersloot, and they got Rachel Bahal. Um, okay. Um, wow. Just basically everybody gone. Gone. The rookies gone. This is a vet team, right? And plus Camila Cardoso and the new person from this year. Wow, actually insane. They cut the entire roster. So that's that. But I do also want to go into their actual roster real quickly to I can bring it up. But yeah, they cut Van Lith, they cut um Maddy Westbeld. It's just what the fuck are they doing? And the thing is, they don't know what they're doing. That's the problem. They don't know either. I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Like, that's the issue. Holy shit. But you can see how they're just like superly in win now mode, right? And so if you go here and we go to the recent drafts and Cindy roster, obviously Taylor, um definitely deserved the spot. I mean, she went crazy. But it's also like Hailey Van Lith also got a 20-point game. And she was on 100% FG. 100% FG. Right? That's insane. Right? It's preseason game, but they're also proving themselves, right? They're still Hailey Van Lith, Maddy still kind of new, but it's just like, damn, like what the fuck? Like the Hailey had a really, really good game. Right? And then Maddy was just starting to come up too. It's just like, bro, like what? So anyways, this is the current roster. Some of them, Aisha, they cut her too. It sucks. But so let's just count how many JC, Sydney. Yeah, I think she's on the roster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping Van Lith, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's 11. So they got 3 spots, technically 1 extra spot on the actual roster. And I don't know, but even on the dream, they're asking for Tina Charles. Tina Charles. They might get Tina Charles here. I mean, they're getting rid of Maddy. This is like a guard type of team currently right now. Like they need some muscle, some bigs because what we got Rakia, Camilla, um, Azora. I mean, I guess. I guess it's gonna work. Was it? Yeah, I guess. But like, um, here's my thing, right? They got JC Sheldon. They got JC Sheldon. She what was the last games? They weren't really good. Did they count the preseason? No, they're not showing the preseason. Okay, that's interesting. But kind of annoying. But yeah, she is not the best. She did not play good preseason games. Not the best games, okay? Let me tell you that she deserved. Gabriella, they didn't really play her too much for the first against the Atlanta Dream, which is kind of wild. That's what I'm saying. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, just give her time. Or they played all the other rookies and maybe because she's already on it. Like she's number 5. Just play her. Like we don't know. We didn't know if she transfers well. I mean, it's preseason, right? It's still like sort of a training camp thing, but you get what I'm saying, right? But then the Johnny, Skylar, Rakia, Azure, these were good picks, right? So they're still in contention. This isn't, we'll go more into detail on the roster, I guess, later. But these are still solid players. Definitely, this is a better roster than, last year already, right? With Jonah and Skylar, right? And Rakia. So that looks good. And we don't have, Rachel Banham putting up like 0-point games, right? So they don't really have to worry about her 0-point games anymore. And Courtney Vandersloot, washed also. So they don't really have to worry about that. But yeah, it's just like, wow. But it's just still like, they got some good players in, but it's just like, JC and then getting rid of Van Lith and Maddy. I'm just like, I'm trying to understand what's happening. I really am. But anyways, that's what I think. I mean, and this whole thing is just like fucking stupid. Uh, I just want to rant about it. I guess this will just be a ranting channel. I don't know how often I'll upload, but I really just want to record this and like just post this somewhere. Like I don't know where. I just wanted to post it. My thoughts and frustrations, right? Just front office. It just front office, man. Front office. But anyways, comment back down below what you think about all of this and the current roster. You gotta get rid of Maddy and Van Lith and but other than that, right? It's still a decent roster. It's still a decent roster. I will say it's not bad, but there's still questionable decisions to be made, and then they're also the guards are all in their 30s. They're all in their 30s, and Courtney Vandersloot is acting like she's gonna start. Which they probably will. Like I just because she's the GM, right? So you got no fucking choice. Once she's off her ACL, tear, injury, whatever, and then she's back on the starting, right? And she's just, oh my god, the fucking hell. Jesus, she needs to retire. Anyways, that's it. What do you think? Comment below. Now I have more videos about other things too, and not just Chicago Sky. Like I am a Dream fan. I am in the DMV, so I should be Mystics, but I mean, Angel Reese. I like Angel Reese. I follow Angel Reese.